So I know a lot of you are interested in a lot of the behind the scenes about who's what. I'm just here again to repeat. None of this stuff is my decision, okay, about anything. You guys know what I'm talking about. And there's a lot to think about if that decision were to happen. And you guys will be the first to know, okay? Because I love you and you guys matter. And so just hang with me, you know?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Them Patriots say just go ahead and announce it. Go ahead and announce it. What do y'all think of this, man? Dan Bongino, who is also trending right now of what took place on Saturday at the UFC. But I tell you one thing, man. Fella's a true patriot. And we need patriots around Trump, y'all. We need people in there, man. Get rid of the DEI rot. You know, that fella, I think that fella don't drink Pepsi. He drink Coca-Cola. Shout out to all my Pepsi. I don't want to offend any of my Pepsi drinkers out there. I know y'all still be cracking back them Pepsi products. My bad, y'all. You know, but he ain't afraid of no sloped roof. No sloped roof. But them Patriots saying just go ahead and announce it, man. Check this out. Just go ahead and announce it. You know. Go ahead and announce it, man. Yes, indeed, you guys. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. Check this out. We are here for it, you guys. You know. I'll tell you this year especially, man. And I just want to say prayers for Trump in the comment section. Prayers for President Trump, his administration, his family, his team, his campaign. You know? Because we don't know what to expect next, man. We just don't.
Magnetometers. You think this is the last incident, you're out of your mind. We have seen these incidents over and over. We saw the Georgia grenade incident with President Bush. They overtook the magnetometers. The Secret Service leadership in charge now with the exact same people. Exact same. Can you imagine a C-suite at a company that makes widgets? We find out that there's a design defect. The widget explodes and kills 10 people, and the CTO gets a promotion to CEO. You understand that's what happened here, correct? These are the same people. Kim Cheadle, the director, wasn't even fired. She was allowed to resign. She'll go get some cushy job somewhere and
go back to cracking open Pepsis. Unbelievable.
Her deputy, who is one of the guys behind these stupid waste of time things like agents wearing red ties on the detail. Because this actually happened, by the way. These people will tell you this under oath if you get the right people. He was concerned about the tie color of the agents on the detail because it seemed to imply he supported President Trump. Congressman Biggs wearing a red tie. You're wearing a semi-red tie. It has nothing to do with anything. This is the kind of stuff the Secret Service was actually wasting their time with while withholding CSU counter surveillance assets and counter sniper assets from probably the most threatened man on earth. If you can explain it, good luck, because that's not the agency I worked.
But again, he was seen this past Saturday with President Trump at UFC, man. And this was the thing everybody highlighted it. You know? What do y'all think, man? Comment down below. You know? He also said
podcasting.
I'm trying to hear this. He also said this.
My phone starts blowing up, and friends of mine are congratulating me, and I honestly was worried about, did something happen? I thought, like, the podcast has been great. And they cited some tweet that was going around X that I had been picked or was under consideration for Secret Service director. Folks, I have not had any conversations formally about that position.
So this was before they went to this Saturday, before he was with President Trump this Saturday at UFC. This was before.
I'm not asking for anything. When you start asking for stuff, and folks, I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over my words because I'm not comfortable talking about myself. Can you guys just give me a little leeway? Because I know I sound like an asshole right now. I do. I'm usually clearer and more precise, and I'm stumbling all over because I'm so uncomfortable with the topic of the show being me. I mean it. I love this president, like a lot. President-elect, soon to be president again. My problem with DC for a long time, and that whole bureaucracy, and is whenever you start asking for something, it corrupts you. And I don't ask for anything. I don't want anything. I've called him maybe 5 or 6 times over the last 4 or 5 years. And it's always been about ideological things I thought were great for the movement, and I thought my input would matter. I don't bug him about stuff. I don't bug his people about stuff. So I'm a little uncomfortable addressing it, because if the president calls you and asks you something, you obviously have to take it seriously.
I wonder how those backstabbers and frauds feel about that, huh? Yeah. You know. But I said let's go ahead and call it, y'all. Let's go ahead and call it, man. Let's go ahead and call it. Let's check this one out.
Well, thanks for your time. Thank you for doing this. Sound okay? Everybody hear me back there? Yeah. Great. Fantastic. Listen, let's just get right to the point. This was an apocalyptic security failure. A man was murdered in front of his family. 3 people were shot on live television, including President Trump in the head, who came within 2 millimeters of having his head explode on national television in front of millions of people. There's no sugarcoating it. It's no time for BS. Unfortunately, as Congressman Crane and Mills both indicated, the story seems to have been vanquished to the phantom zone of media coverage. It's amazing how we're still talking about JFK's assassination, but nobody seems to want to talk about President Trump being shot in the head on national television, despite the fact that we have no answers. So I have 5 minutes, so I want to keep it quick, and I want to make 3 points. I worked in the Secret Service for 12 years. I loved it. I worked with some really amazing men and women who gave everything. I mean, a couple of them literally gave everything. I know guys who've gotten bizarre diseases overseas, like chikungunya fever and protection operations. Everybody gave a little bit of something in the Secret Service, and it was a real honor to say I was part of it. But they have 3 institutional problems, I believe, in the macro will help us get to the bottom of how this Secret Service apocalyptic failure won't happen again. First, they have a technology problem. The joke in the Secret Service, which is sadly no longer funny when I was there, and it wasn't funny then either, is they rely on yesterday's technology tomorrow. Think about that. Yesterday's technology tomorrow. Everything from computer systems that waste agents' times, filling out time and attendance records they were doing, to Congressman Crane and I discussing the fact that they only implemented slings, a technology as old as the wheel, about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years into my time in the Secret Service, which is embarrassing. The weaponry was old. Everything was old. These are things I would have talked about sooner if they didn't create a security crisis, and I obviously didn't want to air them publicly. Now you're seeing what happens when you don't have a drone up at a site you could have bought for $39.99 on Amazon. Second, another adage in the Secret Service, you've heard even the new acting director discuss, is the more with less approach. There is no more with less. There's less with less, okay? The Secret Service more with less approach only works if you produce more. That's how capitalism works. You produce a flat screen TV that was probably 20 years ago, $10,000. It's $200 at Walmart now. They produce a better TV with less. That's not what the Secret Service did. They produced less with more. They were given more money and produced less. A 20-year-old criminal outsmarted them on a $40 drone technology piece of device. You're telling me that's more with less? That's disgusting. That's nothing with less. That's less with more. Their budget went up. You guys know, you're appropriators. You know that. Third, and I'll wrap it up with this, turn it over to Mr. Prince. The investigative mission, the Secret Service, that they're telling you they need to make them better agents is total crap. That's garbage. Their agents are talented, smart people. They can figure out how to do protection without running out cheap $20 counterfeit notes at 7-Eleven on a Friday night while the president's getting shot in the head. How is it we have a DEA, we have an FBI, we have TIGTA, the IRS, CBP, and 1,000 other entities with a $6 trillion budget, which I know a lot of you guys have been fighting against this grotesque spending. $3 billion goes to the Secret Service, and we're wasting time running out counterfeit notes. It's a serious problem, counterfeiting. Granted, it might be a legacy item. They started doing counterfeiting. That's not what we do now. Get rid of the investigative mission, turn it over to other people, let them do what they do best and should do best. protection. Thanks a lot for your time. Thank you for doing this. Thanks to the panelists as well and everyone attending. Appreciate it.
Man. I say just go and call it. You know? Go and call it, y'all. And there's a reason why a lot of us creators and tons of others of us MAGA and people that are making these videos, we these are our endorsements, you know? These are our endorsement videos, man. So that's why we encourage you guys to like this video, share this, you know? But we believe it's already in, and that, you know, they should just go ahead and announce it, man. You know, we need some patriots. We need them patriots. We need them patriots, you guys. I'll be honest with you, man. And his prayers for President Trump before we get out of here and end this video off. His administration, his family, his team, his campaign. And I also want to send my prayers to you guys that are tuned in right now. You know, it's been a rough, crazy, unpredictable, you know, sad, disgraceful 4 years, 3.5 years. And we don't know what to expect, you know, going down the road. It's not gonna be it's not gonna, as we know, it's not always gonna be sunshine and rainbows and flowers and, you know. So I want to wish the best in everybody's life, man. But I do expect this thing, as you can see now, it feels like we did hit the restart button. It feels like things are healing right now, and Trump's not even in there. You can feel the energy. You can see it in the market. I mean, everywhere. And I pray we do make America great again, y'all. That we get back on track, man. That things are affordable. That people can live an amazing life in this short time travel. That they feel safe. You know? Just common sense things, y'all. But we need patriots around President Trump, man. We do. And I think this man is highly qualified. Highly qualified. Not that DEI not qualified, didn't earn it type of situation that they love. No, none of that. None of that, man. But let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think of all this. I love you guys. I'm wishing the best in everybody's life again. And we're going to see how this thing plays out, man. You know, we are going to see how this thing plays out. I love y'all, and I will catch you beautiful people in the next one. Peace and love, y'all.